Hello everyone. So please forgive the shitty lighting. I'm doing my best. I'm back. It's been a little bit since I've made a video, and this video is gonna just kind of be like a recap of where I've been and why I wasn't around so that I can start making new videos. It's been 5 or 6 months since I made a video, and the first thing that I did during my absence from YouTube was I actually enrolled in cosmetology school, and I was going to go to Paul Mitchell, a school in my town, and I went for about a month and a half, I think. About a month, actually. I think it was only a month. But I went to cosmetology school there, and I ended up getting pretty sick. You can't really miss a lot of school when you're in cosmetology school, especially in the beginning when you're learning everything. And I ended up missing a couple of days because I went to Paradiso, the EDM music festival this summer. That's another thing I did. And that was the first weekend of school I missed, because we went on Saturday as well. And you can't really do that. So I ended up missing too much school. So it got to the point where I needed to start over, basically. Like re-enroll and just start over again. And I was gonna do that, but something just didn't really feel right. And if you followed me for a while, you know that I've been thinking about going to cosmetology schools for a really long time. But I got there and it wasn't really that I didn't enjoy it. It was just I couldn't imagine myself doing that for the rest of my life. I just decided that I couldn't see myself doing hair as my career. I kind of want to do something more intellectual and something that helps people more. So I didn't go back to cosmetology school. So I'm officially a beauty school dropout. After that, there was a couple months of time, and kind of the same story with my job. I worked there for almost a year, and in September I had missed too much work from legitimately being sick. It's never like me faking, it's me like legitimately having like a really bad cold or like strep throat or the flu or like vomiting, stuff like that. But I missed too much work, and it got to the point where if I was late again or missed any more work, I would be terminated. And I was unfortunately late by a minute one day because the traffic light was a little bit too long. Like one of those silly things. But so yeah, I lost my job, and I haven't gotten a new job yet. I've been looking, but this kind of gets into the next thing, is my mental health took a really big decline. A little over a month ago now, I was ready to commit suicide. I had written my first suicide note in my life, and I was stopped by my now ex-boyfriend. Life's been really interesting. So I lost my job, my mental health took a nosedive. I ended up getting back into counseling. I'm back in the intensive adult outpatient program for DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, for my borderline personality disorder. So I've been going once a week to see a therapist, sometimes twice a week, and then having group once a week as well. And I've already made a really big improvement from where I was, which is amazing. I've already been doing really well. And I'm gonna try to stick with it this time, because I was in DBT once before last year and I ended up missing too much that I got kicked out, which is a theme with me. Shortly after that, shortly after my ex-boyfriend pretty much interrupted my suicide attempt, I ended up being dumped. I mean, it was kind of mutual, because things had been going pretty wrong in the end. But I wanted to stay and work on things still, but he did not, so I'm no longer in a relationship. As a result, the apartment that we had together, I ended up having to move out, and I live back with my dad now, hence the different background that may or may not kind of look like old videos. So I've been living back with my dad now for probably a month. It's crazy to think it's been that long already. Maybe over a month. I don't know. Time is weird. Like, I've been kind of in a daze. Life has drastically changed. I lost some friends, quite a few friends, people that I thought were friends, and yeah, I got a lot of negative people out of my life, and I've learned that my instincts with people are correct a lot more often than I believe they are. I can see kind of through people, and I need to listen to that a little bit better. I haven't been doing a lot otherwise. I've been depressed, I've been trying to get over the breakup, and there's a lot of confusion with that I'm not going to go into. It's hard to be alone. This is probably the longest I've been single since I was 16. I'm gonna have some Monster. God, it plays me. I lived with him, and we didn't spend a ton of time together, but he was still there. And I mean, my dad's here and my dog's here, but it's different, I guess, because he was my best friend. Told him everything, which is probably one of the problems. I don't know. You should be open and communicative. But I'm alone now, and it's very strange because I've just gone from relationship to relationship since I was 16. It's been 3 long-term relationships, one after another. The first one, when I was 16, lasted for 3.5 years. The second one was 3 years, and then this last one was just a couple months shy of 2 years. So it's been difficult. I have been doing a lot of distraction. I've been rewatching the new season of Twin Peaks, listening to a lot of music, and I've been drawing quite a bit. If you look at my new channel artwork, I drew the picture that's in there, the lady. Pretty proud of that. I've been doing pretty well with my art, which is nice. I've been taking more time to do things for myself, and I've been feeling a lot more self-confident than I have had in the past year and a half. So I'm doing better and not good at the same time. I moved back with my dad, and in the time that I was away, my room got bed bugs, so I am dealing with that also. It's really difficult. It's itchy. It's like mosquito bites pretty much. You wake up with quite a few of them sometimes. But so that's another thing in itself. It's just kind of like when it rains it pours, and they say that things happen in 3s, but for me it was like 5s or 6 things that went wrong, because my grandma's health is also not doing very well. She's been in and out of the hospital and getting tests and stuff. It's just been like kind of one thing after another, but it's also been nice to be able to breathe. I feel a lot more calm when I'm out of relationships, because when I'm in them, the borderline personality disorder kind of drives me crazy because I always feel like I'm being abandoned, and it's kind of nice to not have any feelings like that. I think my dad's getting home, so that's about all I had to say anyway. I'll be making more videos soon, so look out for those. Thank you for watching.